Uh, yes, sir. It was announced in the middle of a test match, but I got to know a little before that. Uh, it obviously is a big responsibility and an even bigger honor. So very excited to lead my country in that format. And yes, the last few months have been very exciting for me. Uh, but I'm really looking forward to what the future has. I want to stay as present as possible and don't really want to look back on what I've been able to achieve or what we as a team have been able to achieve. Just want to look forward and win everything that we have in the upcoming months. जी बिल्कुल सर, डेफिनेटली बहुत बड़ा एडवांटेज है हमारे लिए। जट्टू भाई जैसा प्लेयर जो आपको नंबर 6 पे स्पेशली इन टेस्ट मैचेस आपको बैटिंग करके दे सकता है, एज अ बैट्समैन ऑल्सो खेल सकता है। और स्पिनिंग ट्रैक्स पे तो हमने देखा है कि जट्टू भाई की क्वालिटी कितनी अच्छी है। आई थिंक यही रीज़न है कि वो नंबर 1 ऑलराउंडर वर्ल्ड में इस टाइम पे। तो आई थिंक वी आर वेरी लकी टू हैव इन आवर टीम। फील्डिंग के बारे में सर वो तो सब देखते ही हैं, उनकी थ्रोज, उनके कैचेस, जो उनकी इंटेंसिटी रहती है फील्डिंग के टाइम पे जब भी उनके पास बॉल जाता है। अभी तो बहुत बार देखा है कि बैट्समैन दूसरा रन भागते भी नहीं है उनके हाथ से। Yes, sir. I think more than physically. Physically, most of the time I feel fine, but sometimes yes, there is mental fatigue because when you are constantly playing, there is obviously a certain expectations that I have from myself, and to be able to keep up with my own expectations sometimes becomes a challenge. But I think that's the challenge about to be able to play all the formats for India. And I want to play all the formats and want to succeed in all the formats for the country and win ICC titles. So if I want to do that, then this is the challenge that I have to go through.
Shubman, I wanted to ask you, what is the difference captain record to have this captain? Do you use this captain or
No, sir, it's not the same. I feel in test matches, the better team does come on top at the end of the day because you've got more chances and more opportunities to make a comeback. Whereas in T20, if you have 3-4 overs of bad period, there might be a case that you are completely taken away from the game. So it is different in that sense. When you're playing a test match there, whenever a team wins a test match, for that particular match, that team deserved to win the test match because they played better cricket, not for 2-3 hours or not for one day, but consistently over a period of 3, 4 or 5 days. So the challenge is to stay on top for 5 days in a test match, and that is more difficult than captaining in a T20 game. Whereas in a T20 game, you get off to a really good start and then you maintain that, then you're sort of able to be on top of the game for the entirety of the game. But in a test match, you can be on top for 2 days, but if you don't turn up on day 3, the other team can make a comeback. Oh yes, so there's been conversations about that. Especially when we go overseas, we always struggle with a third or a fourth seaming option, especially on tracks that assist fast bowlers. And we think it would be unfair on the guy if you're only playing him overseas, because that doesn't really give him that much opportunity. And especially in the next year and a half, we aren't playing that many matches outside of India. So to be able to back a guy who can bowl 10-15 overs for us in a day and can bat as well. We saw how he batted in Australia, so there's definitely a lot of ability and a lot of potential in him. So we want to give him as much as game time, especially in India, and want to help him. And according to the match and according to the situation where we feel he can bat up the order or down the order, will keep that in the mind.
Shubhan, can you go with it to your working dynamics because of the sort of conversation you have with them? You could share your comments
Sir, our relation is really good. It's very simple actually. We always try to have conversations around how we can make the players feel more secure and what kind of combinations that we can play. We sort of want to look at 18 or a 15 member squad where we are picking constantly players from that bunch and from that squad. And one of the key things that we discuss is how we can build our fast bowlers. We have a pool of good fast bowlers, and we want to be able to keep recruiting them so that they get enough opportunities, come whenever we tour South Africa, Australia, or New Zealand.
Hi, I'm Deepa watching. Few questions to ask you. So, cricket teams have to get fast, but from a very high intensity, how the West Indies series, which is not that intense. How do you keep yourself and you keep motivated, even go ahead and contest this so long time? That's number one. And number two, the best thing that you have from your former captains. And I'm not taking the answer just the team.
Firstly, ma'am, I don't think your intensity drops down depending on the opposition. The kind of it doesn't matter who we are playing. We want to be able to play at our own intensity, and we want to be able. When you're playing for India, you don't need external motivation to be able to up your intensity. Doesn't matter if you're playing West Indies, Bangladesh, Australia, or England. We want to be able to play at our own intensity, and we want to maintain our own standards. And the qualities, so many qualities that I inherited from Rohit Bhai is the calmness that he poses, and the kind of friendship that he has among the group is something that I aspire from, and I want to. These are the qualities that I want to take from him.
Captain Rohit was last the bar दूसरा तेईस वर्ल्ड कप में जो हुआ हमें याद है आपको लगता है कि नेक्स्ट वर्ल्ड कप उसके लिए एक दो प्लेयर्स हैं वो आपके लिए बहुत रोल प्ले करने वाले हैं आप देख रहे हो
जी बिल्कुल सर, जो एक्सपीरियंस है उन दोनों के पास और जितने आई थिंक उन्होंने मैचेस जिताए हैं इंडिया को, बहुत ही कम प्लेयर्स हैं जिन्होंने इतने ज़्यादा मैचेस इंडिया को जिताए हैं। और जिन प्लेयर्स के पास ऐसी स्किल और ऐसी क्वालिटी होती है और इस एक्सपीरियंस के साथ इतनी स्किल और क्वालिटी, बहुत कम प्लेयर्स होते हैं। आई थिंक वर्ल्ड में बहुत कम प्लेयर्स हैं जिनके पास इतना स्किल है, इतनी क्वालिटी है, इतना एक्सपीरियंस है। तो उस लिहाज से बिल्कुल हम देख रहे हैं।
and you also like you're trying to give equality opportunity and is there a thought to bring something in this test match or going forward this season even in India?
Sir, if there would be opportunity for him, definitely we would be looking to play him. As of now, we want to play our strongest 11 because WTC is something you have to win. I think almost 70% of your matches to be able to secure a spot to be able to play the finals. So depending on where we are on the table, this is still early stages. So we want to play the best 11 possible, and we want to play the best team that's available for us in the squad.
Continuation of that, obviously just became captain at home. In home conditions, the tendency can be to get the ball to the spinner and the defense. Is that something that you're conscious of the home going against, where sometimes getting into the fast bowler, giving them a direct mindset to test them to bowling?
No, sir, not really. I just think about what's the best possible option for us in that situation. Like even in the second innings, after lunch when I gave the ball to Bumrah and Siraj, I thought the ball might reverse a little bit. Going just after lunch, it's an easy option to start the spinners on both hand, and then let's see. Obviously the spinners are gonna get us out, but I just